Hey everybody, this is the Whisper Corner, and I'm talking in a very deep, slow voice to help you fall asleep before I tell you the disturbing, scary Becky news that I'm about to tell you. That might affect all your favourite ASMR artists, or maybe it might harm none of them. We don't know. It's still too early in the whole ASMR experiment. But first of all, do you see up there? Where's my finger? There it is. That's my biggest fan. I'm only joking. It's my only fan. No, not that sort of website. You don't want that sort of website with me. So, I don't know how much ASMR you've watched, but I've watched a high clatter of ASMR. And you see these videos where these people have bright lights shining in their faces. You can see in there, whatever you call that part of the eye. I'm not an expert in anything medical, so of course I'm going to have a medical video to talk to you about. These days, as you know, it doesn't matter if you know anything as long as you have an opinion. So you see these people with the halo lights in their eyes, and you think, if you're any sensible person like myself, you think, does that not hurt their eye? Well, let me tell you something, boys and dear. It will, or it won't. It might, but it could. So I've got a light over here. That was a bad idea. It's pretty bright, but it's not as bright as those Hollyans, the big channels that have these big things in their faces, and that might not cause corneal damage. Where's the cornea? What's the cornea? Am I even pronouncing it right? Who knows? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Hello. Yeah, that's annoying as well. Whenever you introduce yourself at the start of a video, say it once. So, where was I? My living room, that's right. So, you stare into this bright light for so many times, and it's not at the end of the tunnel, and it's not the aliens coming for you. It might be, but it won't be. It could be, but it's not. And you're shining this light into your eyes because it makes your complexion radiant. Sometimes. Other times, yeah. And what happens is, it's damaging the cornea at the back of your eye. I googled it, so it's true. And your cornea is way back in there. Like there maybe? I don't know. How deep does your eye go? That's a random question to Google. I'll do it later. How deep does your eye go? Like, is it there? There? Anyway, so it damages your cornea, damages your eyesight permanently. Permanently, that means like forever. Maybe not. And they have to do an operation. They have to do a transplant. And what they do is, right, this is where it gets, to quote my 3-year-old nephew 5 years ago, Nucky. What they do is, they take a big knife. It's like this fork, but clean and a knife. And they stick it into your eye and scoop it out. Not your eye, not the whole eye, just a wee bit of the eye. And then they take your old cornea out. And you follow me so far, I'm trying not to use too much technical knowledge. They take the old cornea out, and the NHS website describes it as a device like a cookie cutter. Now, I don't know if it's shaped like a gingerbread man. Might be. Could be. Probably not. And they cut And then they take the transplanted one. I don't know where they get the old ones from. Is it from dead people? This is turning into a bit less cheerful. You thought it was just about blind ASMRtists, but it's getting worse than that. And then they stick the new one in, they put it in with a wee bit of super glue, I guess. You know, I'm not an expert, don't quote me. They stick it in, I'll Google that later. That's how you get all your medical knowledge. Ask Google. So, they stick it in, they put it all back in again. And then it takes like, you know, a whole lot of time to recover. Now, I didn't get that far. Let's find out. Oh, full thickness transplant, partial thickness transplant. Afterwards, this is the bit we want. Most people have to stay in hospital for a night, which is funny because earlier when I read this, it said it was done within the hour. I suppose you have to make sure they don't go blind or make any more ASMR videos. Let's see, follow up your vision. In most cases, you'll need corrective lenses even after your vision returns. So, you know, you might have perfect vision. You become an ASMR artist. You stare into a light far too long and you end up needing glasses. Is that worth your career? Is that worth the back of your eye? Probably. And you might end up seeing the gingerbread man every time you squeeze your eyes really tight. You know, like this.